What's up guys, how's it going? This is Jim with Sloan Media Co. and I wanted to show off today something new that just showed up on my doorstep, MagMod's new softbox system. So the reason I'm showing this to you guys is I looked all over YouTube. Wasn't able really to find anything on it yet. I know it's a brand new product. Was one of the first ones to get it. First and foremost, MagMod is not paying me to say any of this. I'm just showing this to you guys so you can see its features, see what it comes with, and decide if it's something that you want to spend some of your hard-earned money on. A little bit about me, just so you know where this is coming from. I have shot weddings for years, both photo and video. I did a lot of product photography, a lot of commercial portrait photography. Nowadays, I mostly do commercial work, a lot of fitness brands, swimwear companies, and a lot of commercial video as well. So I do have a good grasp of what will make your life easier and what just really isn't worth spending the money on. So let's take a look at what you're getting. All right guys, so here it is. Here is MagMod's new softbox system. This is their 24-inch Octabox. This is their Pro Kit as well, so this comes with a lot of extra features. Let's open it up, show you guys what we have. It's a cool case, really well built. I do like the attention to detail with the kind of raised ridges here on the logo. But yeah, let's pop it open. So you've got zippers on both sides. So if we open up this side here, give you guys kind of a look on what's going on in here. A lot going on, but it's all packed away nice and neat into its own little spaces. So for starters, we have the actual softbox. Slides out like this. I'm gonna put this aside for a sec. So here it is. Here is the meat and potatoes of this whole system. It is a 24-inch Octabox. Really well built, sturdy material. I've used softboxes in the past, which the side panels aren't built like this, and they have a tendency to rip, get scraped up, get scratched a lot. You'll notice all of the earth magnets that they always talk about right here on the bottom. This is what holds it to the grip. On the inside, you have got full silver lining, and here we go. Here is one of the coolest parts of this softbox system and why this I think is going to make some of your lives really easy. The way to set it up here on a shoot, you show up, pop it down on something. That is it. You are already popped open and ready to go. All right, next up, we're going to take a look at the other side. And once again, you have got all of your pieces in these little sleeves that all go around the center column. All right, so first up here, I have got the mag ring. And I don't know if you're going to be able to tell this on camera, but this thing is built sturdy. Solid construction, everything feels really well made. It just feels really solid in your hands. Next up we have the mag grip right here. Now I have used some of these in the past, not from MagMod, but from other companies, and they normally don't have the tension strength to really hold on to much. I remember one of my first tripods, probably 15 years ago, had this kind of a grip on it where you could squeeze it, change the direction, and let go. And I think it worked for a grand total of maybe a week, and then all of a sudden the tension strength was gone. Didn't really work too well anymore, and it was kind of a waste of money. So right off the bat, this one I can tell you feels a lot stronger in my hand. There are some different channels in which it locks into. So I've got confidence that this will actually hold on to your system and not let it go. It's got a really strong build quality. The way this works is this is gonna pop right into mag shoe like that. And that is on there solid. That feels really, really good. There's no shake, there's no wiggle to it. It feels like one structured piece of equipment rather than two that just got snapped together. And this locking system feels really secure. It's nice and easy to do one-handed. Pop it right in, boom, you're there, you're ready to go. And that is on tight. Also on here, you have got the space to put an umbrella out. So if you do want to do some different lighting options, you have the ability to use an umbrella instead of using this entire softbox system. And then obviously you've got your clamp on the bottom here, which is going to attach to any light stand you have. Next up, we have got some of the diffusion material. So the Pro system does come with two different kinds of diffusion. You've got their standard diffuser right here. This one is their focus diffuser, as they call it. So with this here, it is a plasticky PVC type feel to it. It is something that you definitely don't want to bend or put any creases in, which is why it uses that dedicated center column, so it protects it from all the elements on the outside. And the one thing that's really nice about both of these panels is if you've ever used softboxes before, it's always that same Velcro attachment, which works really well, but it is a little bit difficult to put on sometimes. It's also very loud when you're taking it apart on set and you're ripping pieces down. It's got that loud Velcro rip as you come off. These ones use, obviously, MagMod's earth magnets they talk about non-stop. I'm going to show you in a second how these go on and how easy it is to use, but these magnets are going to be a key player in making this one of the easiest setups you guys have ever used before. All right, and last but not least in here, we do have a little kind of hidden compartment down here, which comes with some gels. They're all labeled really nicely. You can see nice and clearly if you've got a full CTO, half CTO, you have got half CTB, quarter CTO. You got some different colors with greens and stuff. They give you an ND. You've got a full CTB here as well. So you do have a lot of options, and I know they do sell some other options. So if you want to get more into the creative lighting styles, you can go in, purchase more gels, and be able to do some really cool stuff with your lights. All right, guys, so in order to gel your lights in the past, most systems use a combination of either clamps, rubber bands. A lot of them, you have to go right back to your basics and use some gaffer's tape just to hold your gels in front of your lights to get some good color. MagMod's made it really simple. So all of their gels that are made for this system are pre-cut to the exact size that, boom, pop right in, and that is already gelled. Super easy to pop out as well. Changing your color systems on set or on location pretty much can't get easier than this. Just pops right in and boom, you are good to go. Don't want that one in, pop it right out. Let's grab a quarter CTO and line it up, bam. All right, so I do want to show you a couple examples of some other softboxes that I've used in the past just to show a good comparison as to how much easier this new system is to set up. So this is one of my older ones. This is our ProMaster softbox that I've got here. All right, and now finally, this softbox system is ready to go. Now I know what you're saying, that is an older softbox. Technology has come quite a ways, which is why I do want to show you another one. This one was my go-to for years, and I thought it was the easiest thing in the world to use. And now we have this one in place. All right, so next up I want to show you how easy this new system is. Let's take a look. Show up on set, same as before. One push, you are in. That's good. Now check this out. This is one of the coolest features. This is how this clamp connects to this softbox. Earth magnets. Done. That is not going anywhere. I'm not entirely sure how to show this to you guys the best, but honestly, this system, this is not going to come off. The way that this does come off when you do need to separate it, this little tab right here, a little bit of pressure, pops right off. Right back in, pops right on. Now, what I was talking to you about before with the diffusion, with those last two options, the diffusion that you were using, you had to Velcro in. It takes a little bit of time. Totally obnoxious when it comes time to break it down and rip it off. With this new one, if you'll notice, each of these yellow tabs has a small magnet. All I'm gonna do, pop it around the outside. And that is on. If you will take a look, nice and simple, that softbox is ready to go. All right, now as far as attaching your flash to the MagBox, all you're gonna do, as long as you have your mag grip right here that's already attached on your flash, which you can use with all of their other accessories, all you have to do, pop open one of these, pop it in, lock that in place, you are good to go. That is not coming off at all. All right, guys, one other cool thing with this system that I've never seen with any system before is the ability to use two separate speed lights. So you can double your output power for situations where you just need that extra light. So same as before, pop these open, one light in, second light in. There's room for both, and with pocket wizards on the back too, so you can fire them both separately, adjust your power settings individually if you need to. Those lock them in place, and your system is ready to go with double the power that we had before. All right, guys, one of the cool things with MagMod is their attention to detail and the way that they include features that I never really knew I needed, and now that I have them, I don't really know how I lived without them. So if you take a look on one of the sides here on this softbox, it does come with a zippered compartment, which allows access into the inside of the unit. How this is useful is if you're ever on set and you've set up your lighting, you've gelled your lights to what you think you need, and then all of a sudden you realize that maybe instead of doing a half CTB gel, you should have used a full CTB. Well, easiest way to do it, you've got this compartment right here. It allows you access to the inside. So instead of having to take off your diffusion sheet or pull lights down from a stand if there is a little bit of a reach to it, you can take your gel, pop it right in, and be able to access it right on the inside and gel your light as simple as that. Once it's in, zip yourself back up, and you're good to go. So rather than taking off your diffusion panel, pulling your light down from a stand and then having to strip it down, change your gel, then put everything back together and put it up, this is going to speed up a lot of time in your workflow and save you a lot of time in front of the clients and make you look much, much more professional. So let's talk about how easy this is now to strip this down and pack up for the day. You're all finished up with your shoot, your client's happy. Let's take a look at how easy this is. All you're going to need to do, open up the guards right here, pop your flashes out, open up this guard right here, second flash, out. This piece comes off, this comes out, and now, remember that annoying sound that I was talking about when you strip off the diffusion? Nothing's worse than having a nice quiet set and then ripping those panels off. With this system, no longer an issue. Those magnets make it nice and quiet. Ready? One hand. That's it. Couldn't be simpler. This piece pops right out. MagMod really took their time to set up this system. They thought of a lot of ways to speed up your workflow and make your life much less troublesome than it was before. Everything fits in its own compartment. And keeps your gear nice and organized. Alright guys, so who is the MagBox for? This system is great for anyone who wants to include more dynamic lighting setups in their photography. Whether you're shooting weddings, portrait work, product work, anything that could use some extra lighting involved, this system is going to make your life way easier. This system that we went over today is the 24-inch MagBox Pro Kit, which comes with everything that I showed you already inside. This retails for $499.95. If you already have the mag grips on your flashes, that's one thing that you don't have to get. You're already going to be ready to go on this system. They do have some smaller options too if you don't want to get the case with it. If you don't want some of the extra diffusion panels, there are some cheaper options for you. Everything on their site right now says that they should be shipping by the end of March. So get your pre-orders in now. I can't wait to include it in my workflow personally, and I can't wait to show you guys some of the results that I get over the next couple weeks. So that is it for me today. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for checking this out. I do have some other ideas for videos coming up. I want to bring you guys along and show you firsthand what it's like to use this system at one of my portrait shoots outside here in San Diego. I don't want to bore you with the stats. I just want to show you how things are built, how things are made, and if I think the money justifies the purchase of new equipment. I definitely have a tough time saying no to that purchase of new equipment. So hopefully me checking some stuff out before you guys pull the trigger, I can help you make that informed decision and save you some money in your bank account. So if you'd like to see more content like this, give this video a like, subscribe below, and we'll see you guys next time.